Hello. In this video we're going to learn how to use a thing called a list, which is what Python calls a simple one-dimensional array. So we could in fact just say that fruit equals apple. So no great surprises there. Wherever you would put the variable fruit, you would say apple. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to put it in hard brackets and we're going to give it multiple values. Okay, and let's just give that a run to make sure nothing's broken. There we go. I had broken something. I put the wrong bracket at the end. There we go. It's meant to be a hard bracket, so let's give that another go. Fantastic. So now, if I want to know just the first one in the list, I would say print, and then I'm going to call on this, and I'm going to say fruit, and I'm going to put the hard brackets again and say 0. So that's basically saying print the first one from that array. So let's go. So that gives me apples. If I wanted the last one, I would say 3 because they're numbered 0, 1, 2, and 3. And that would give me oranges. So, fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to use a for loop to count through and print those items. So, for I in range. Now, the range that I'm putting here is the length of fruit. So however many items there are in there, so that if I add to that array, it'll keep going. There we go. And then I'm going to print fruit, hard brackets, I. So whatever the I number is as it counts through, that's what I'm going to print, and that should give me every value out of there. So there we go. Now if I put another item in, let's put pumpkin in, although I think that's more a vegetable. Pumpkin. There we go. And I run it again. It will give me the entire list. Now, this becomes really handy when we have multiple arrays running. So, I'm going to have one called quantity, and it's going to be in hard brackets, and I'm just going to put numbers in here. I don't need to put them in talking marks. So, I have 22 apples. I have 3 bananas. Oops, I need to put a comma in between those. 3 bananas, 32 bananas apparently, 5 pears, 66 oranges, and 4 pumpkins. So, now what I'm going to say is I'm going to put in talking marks at the front. We have then a comma to break to a variable, quantity, and I'll be getting the quantity out of the array, just like I did with the fruit. We have this, let me just check here. Nope, comma again. Chuck myself in a space, just for good measure. I think that should work. Now we give that a run, and it's actually drawing it from both arrays at once. So we have 22 apples, we have 32 bananas, we have so on and so forth. I actually just realised that I can take that space out because the comma is going to give me a space, at least I think it is. Let's give that another run. There we go, we have 22 apples, 32 bananas. So when we've got stuff in an array, it's really easy to pull that stuff out with things like loops, and arrays are dead handy for that.